the plan is that if we can get the balance of power, we then wedge them. So anytime they want our vote on something, I'm going to turn around to them and say, well, you need to introduce one of our policies. So that's the mechanism.
Okay.
But we've actually, and you're going to, don't sort of punch me in the head for saying this, but we need to actually replicate what the Greens have done on the left. So Bob Brown and Pauline Hanson got into federal parliament at the same time in 1996. Today the Greens have 12 senators and 4 lower house members. The Freedom Party people have basically 3 senators, 2 from One Nation and Ralph Babbitt.
Yeah.
Right? They don't have the balance of power. And Ralph currently is homeless in the sense that UAP can't even run in this election. So we need to get 12 senators up. And to do that, I believe that we need to become more professional and polished and disciplined. We need to lose the personality cult behind a lot of these parties. One Nation, for example, doesn't have state divisions. Right, so if you want to get senators up in other states, you've got to have state divisions. You've got to delegate to each state so that they can get a vibrant grassroots movement. Because you would have heard the expression, you can't fatten a pig on market day. This needs to be a gradual progression where we get a really strong grassroots movement going, and we get really good senator candidates who high calibre, so when they get into the Senate, they can bring more people from the mainstream over, if that makes sense. Yep. And we've got to be able, by all means, we've got to use emotion at times, but it's very important that we also use logic and be rational and also stay very calm and professional and polished when we're pushing forward ideas. Because if we start getting engaged in fighting, and there's a fair bit of that goes on at the moment with the crossbench as well, we'll just turn people off. So that is the plan, is to basically get a good grassroots movement. I distinguish myself from the Libertarians. The Libertarians want the corporations. They believe that the market can fix everything. I don't trust big corporations. I've worked for big corporations. I don't trust big government. I believe in the people, and I believe that we have to. And it's not a conspiracy theory or anything like that. Big organisations, the larger they get, if they're not well managed, every time you pass a decision down the chain, chain of command, you get, it's never replicated the same way.